What is up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Friday. What is up, everybody? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Let's give some time for people to get in here. Dim. Hey, Dim. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening. Boxer. What is up, man? Good to see you, sir. Thank you for being here. I don't know if Mike is in here yet. Mike, I saw your comment. For some reason, I don't see your comments in Restream, which is what I use for streaming the last couple times. But I did see your comments if you're here. Um, Mr. Andy Pearson. What is up, Andy, man? How you doing? Good to see you. We need to catch up sometime, man. We need to talk. Maybe meet for a drink or a coffee or something or dinner or something, man. Hope y'all are having a good evening. Happy Friday. Weekend is starting. Thank goodness. it's been a it's been a rough week. Boxer has news. Guess I could actually show comments on the. I forgot. I haven't been live for a few weeks, so I've totally forgotten how to do this. Y'all are doing well. Philip with points with Philip is here. Hello, hello. Good evening. Boxer, I dropped a video and before. Holy crap! Really? I'm gonna have to watch this, man. Okay, that's awesome, dude. Very cool. I'll have to watch. I'll make it a point to do that this week, and that's pretty cool, man. Yes, even I hit the like button, please, please, please. Appreciate all of you being here. We got 8 people in here. Hit the like. Let's get some more people in here. I forgot to post on Discord that I was live, but if someone else wants to share the video out to let everybody know I am live. How's everybody going? How's everybody doing? Boxer, if you started a conversation with anything other than "Hey friends," I'd be disappointed. Yep. Vincent Pascal. Oh yeah, haven't streamed for a few weeks, so I'm forgetting how to stream. I don't. I don't even know how to not do that now. Yeah. Yep. Background balloon is in the house. Salute to you, man. Good to see you here. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. James Ragland is here. Also, good to see you, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Boxer, I had a stupid short that has nothing to do with anything in the first day, like 800 views and over 7 view hours over a legit nothing video. Man, I guess I need to really look at doing shorts. I don't know. I've thought about it. I know, I know everybody talks the game and all that. I just don't. My time bandwidth is so weird, especially like right now. But um, yeah. Anyway, it's like I know there's ways of doing it. I think there's like automated ways and stuff. I need to just sit down and figure it out, but I just haven't done it yet. Of course, man. Of course. I have a whole bunch of new shirts too that I haven't even worn yet. I just got so, and this very very special one too from a concert. So, Boxer, but aren't you a teacher? Do you start class with "Hey class"? It starts with off with "Hey friends." I mean students. Wheels, I am. Hello, Wheels. Good to see you here. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Hit that like button if you have not already. Hope everybody's weekend is getting off to a good start. I actually slammed some dinner real quick before getting on here. So hope everybody's doing good this evening. Yeah, I've been kind of out of the loop the last few weeks. So um, I started I started doing "Hey friends" there. Nice. Yep. You can never get enough merch, especially with venue tour exclusives. Yep, exactly. Yeah, getting this one's really cool. I'm not going to divulge anything until it gets here. So, and I'll wear it on stream. But it's a very special shirt. Um, Yeah, so get some people in here. Yeah, so the last few weeks have been kind of beating me up with work, but it's been pretty rough. So I kind of didn't really read anything. I haven't really watched anything over a few weeks. Haven't watched hardly anyone's content just because, with work, it's just been like when you're working, 2 and 3 hours, 4 hours later than you normally do, like for days in a row, and you even have to work a day on the weekend out of the blue, which normally I haven't done that in years, and I had to do that a couple weeks ago on a Sunday. It's just been brutal. So I had to totally disconnect from everything credit card wise. And I mean, I know Atmos came around. I know about that, but haven't really dived into it. Obviously, I did get the notification from Bank of America about um, about my Alaska mileage plan card changing to Atmos card. But um, yeah, I've been totally disconnected pretty much for the most part. I've been in survival mode the last few weeks. It's been kind of a weird time. So just out of the blue, but I think things might be getting better now. So, oh, I think I'm behind on some comments here. Yeah. Oh, yep. Yeah. Boxer. So in credit card news, I broke my word and broke down. Oh, you got the Rakuten card. Okay. Overall, good card as long as you're using it for Rakuten. Yeah. I mean, to me, the superpower is the Rakuten Dining. I've thought about that card, but I've got some videos coming. Things are changing for me, and I'm not going to say anything more. But things are changing for me, and my strategy is changing quite a bit. So, um, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting pivot for a while. But yeah, the Rakuten card, it's a great card if you can maximize. I mean, what is it? The $7,000 for the dining part. Damien, what is up, Damien? Man, thank you for the super chat, man. Welcome back. Thank you. Wasn't gone that long, although it kind of does feel like I was gone that long. 'Cause I really didn't. Some of the videos I posted, I've had recorded for a while, and I just hadn't put them up yet because of just when you're doing content and you're especially there at the clip I was doing it for a while, to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Just I'd had videos recorded and I just didn't release them because other stuff was popping, other news and all that kind of stuff. So I just hadn't done them. So I've had some videos in reserve. So I haven't really recorded. I think the video I dropped on yesterday, I recorded Wednesday after logging off at work. But other than that, the last couple of videos have been stuff I've already had ready to go. So, um, but thank you, Damien. It means a lot, man. Thank you. Very kind, sir. Dim Raccoon card is a sleeper. I think it's great. 7K call resets in a few months. 7K call resets in a few months. Okay, interesting. 7K spent. Okay, interesting. Points to fill up. Yeah, I wish they gave me the Raccoon card. I just got too much this year. Jealous of you all. I was pre-approved for it and I didn't get it. The pre-approval lasted for a month. So I think when it came out, I wanted to see if I was pre-approved or not, and I was. I think I did a video on it. In my video. I think I was approved for like a $7,000 credit limit, something like that. I just didn't pull the trigger on it. It sometime down the road, I can see myself getting it, but got 20 people in here. Let's go. Hit that like and subscribe if you have not already done so. Thank you. Thank you. Jim Boxer, see that part of it. I did not think of. I was kind of hoping Rakuten Dining would have been DoorDash or Eats. If that was the case, I'd have got rid of my gold card. Yeah, I mean the Rakuten Dining is strong. It's kind of weird though. I don't know if whoever else has the card right now, but when I go to my Rakuten app on my phone and I go and look at Rakuten Dining, I mean there's some places that I've never eaten at before that I've been wanting to try. So there's some compelling options in there, but there's like a ton of places that I've never heard of. Like, okay, this is weird that they're part of Rakuten Dining, but I've never heard of the place. So it seems like it's sort of hit and miss too. But I know that this is a controversial take, but I stand by it. And you can argue with me if you want to, but like the whole dining thing, like with Resi and all that, like I love Resi, and I hope it does come to the platinum card. Um, like Rakuten Dining, like I view those things as I'm traveling. I'm going to use those things when I'm traveling, like being able to utilize them in my hometown. Like if that's the way I want to utilize it, like go experience restaurants and stuff and be able to use credits while you're traveling. Like that's just my viewpoint though. I've used Resi more traveling. I think I've only used it a couple times here at home. So that's just my viewpoint though. Background balloon. Ooh, I hope you've been ate and not burning out. Feels like work right now is either companies overworking you or getting rid of people. I've been job searching for what feels like forever. Man, background. Are you unemployed right now? I wouldn't want to be searching for a job right now. Um yeah, it's just a lot of things going on now, a lot of changes happening, a lot of just a lot of stuff being shoved all of a sudden and just changes. And it's just a lot going on right now. So it's required some yeah, it's been rough. So hopefully things are getting a little bit better now. I needed you all. That's why I want to do a live tonight. I needed you all to pump me up a little bit. 10x Rakuten Dining. I'm now getting 11x on City Nights with Rakuten with CSE. Yeah. Oh yeah. You could use it either way for sure. Yeah. 10x Dining Uncapped. Yep. Very cool, man. Yeah, that's amazing. That is definitely amazing. What's weird is Amex turned me down for the Hilton Business card because I had too many Amex cards. Yet I got the Rakuten card and approved for more than my last Amex Hilton Honors card. Yeah, but that makes sense though, Boxer, because the Rakuten card's not an Amex card. Damn, Forex Rakuten spending capped at 7K and dining is uncapped. Okay, all right. Yeah, my brain is fried from work for about the last month, so I couldn't remember that. Yeah, that's right. I remember that now. Oh, wheels I am. Booked a 6-day solo cruise with drink package for 50K Venture X miles, thinking the value is much more than 1 cent per point. That's amazing. What was the cash value for that cruise, Wheels? That's super cool. That seems cheap for a cruise. I have not looked at cruises. I have a buddy that I work with that he loves cruises. That's what he does. It always seems like he's talking about spending like 2 to 3K on the cruises he goes on. So that seems like an amazing deal, though, from someone that's never gone on one and haven't really looked at it. Philip, the Rakuten is backed by First Electronic Bank. Apparently, they are a little inquiry sensitive. Yeah, it could be, which is yeah. I don't know who. Yeah, I'm not sure, Philip. I don't know. I guess my inquiries are pretty low though. So I mean, you probably have way more inquiries than I do. I think the most inquiries I have on any system is with Experian, and I have 5 there right now. Damn, they give you $25 or 2,500 MR after 500 spend. Not much, but I'll take it. Yeah, I mean it's kind of a offer, but I mean it's something. Bobby Witcher, what is up, Bobby? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you, sir. Points to Philip, join the membership. That's a Sledge thing. I can't copy Sledge. But yes, if you want to join the membership, uh, yeah, please do so. $1.99 a month. Can cancel anytime. Members only videos about once every other week. And doing members only live streams once a month. So yeah, please do. If you do, let me know if you do, because I want to thank you personally because it means a lot that you do that. It sincerely does. Damn, improvise, adapt, overcome. You got this, John. Oh, thank you, man. I'm trying. I'm trying, man. I'm doing my best. Thank you. Background balloon. This job market is balls. I was living off of contract work for the last 2 years. Even that has run dry since my contract ended last week. Ugh, yeah, man. I've seen. I- so I'm with a good company, and my boss is pretty cool too, and the company's got some pretty good benefits and whatnot as well. And so I think I'm in a pretty good spot. But I've read and watched a lot of stuff online about the market and about, especially like it seems like overall in certain industries it's really rough right now. And I'm glad that I am not looking for a job or I'm in that position of being out of work, because I've been down that path before. And anyone, if you want to knows my story about that, like that just scares the crap out of me to go through that again. And yeah, I'd never want to be through that again because it destroyed me. In my industry, I see the economy before most do. I will say, in my very unprofessional opinion, things will start turning around in a few months. People are buying a decent amount. Interesting. Yeah, good boxer. You're a trucking company, so that makes sense. You probably do see stuff, indicators and stuff, probably more so quicker than we do. So that makes a lot of sense. Kirby G, 15 minutes late by that's right. Yeah, you're banned, Kirby. Goodbye. I'm just kidding, man. All good. You're never late. You're here. You're here now. It's all that matters. 21 people here. Let's get some more people in here. Thank you. Boxer. It depends on the cruise. You can get an MSC cruise for 7 days on an inside cabin with the Wi-Fi and drink package for 572 a person out of Miami. Anyway, MSC. I'm not. I don't know who MSC is. Phil. Ooh, 20. That's a lot of cards, my friend. It's a lot of cards. Whew. Well, maybe not all approved. It's a lot of inquiries, I'll say. I need to get to Phillips level. I'm only at 7. Yeah, my experience none. TransUnion is 4. Ex, no, Equifax is none. Transperian is 4. Experian uh, TransUnion is 4. Experian is 5. Good God, man, my brain is fried tonight. Yeah, so Experian's got the most with 5, and TransUnion with 4. And what's funny is TransUnion with 4 are all with one bank. Guess which bank that is? Pointsville. Is it gardening or jail? Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Pointsville, I need to garden. I'm hoping to go for a mortgage end of next year, and I got way too many inquiries right now. Yeah, you keep saying. I mean, you were doing good for a while, Boxer, but Rakuten bit you, man. Kirby G, also John at. Yep. Yeah, man. Yep. Crazy growth, well deserved. Oh, thank you, man. That means a lot, dude. I appreciate that. It's because of you all. It's not because of me. It's because of you all. So I really appreciate all of you. If I thought Amex would throw me another referral link, I'd think about another business gold. Yeah, Philip, I've tried. I got lucky with my second platinum uh NLL link. Uh being able to get that card and get that 175K offer that was going around. What was it, like 4 or 5 months ago? Um, but everything since with Amex, any of the NLL links, I've been blocked from all of them. So kind of crappy, but it is what it is. Percent, yeah. Boxer Edge on are not trying to hijack the stream, but yes, but the housing market will crash soon. There's almost no lumber going out, which means very little building is going. Wow, really? Okay, that's interesting insight, Boxer. I mean, you would know that, right? Because you're a trucking company, so very interesting that you've seen like almost no lumber going out. I mean, I know here in my city in Kansas City, um, I see very few houses on the market. Like, because usually if they're listed, there's signs in the yard, right? I I see very few signs in any yards anywhere. So I would love to buy something a little bit bigger than what I have. I feel like it's a little bit small, but I'm making do, right? I mean, first world problems, right? But yeah, I mean, my interest rate is like 2.5%. So I'm actually looking at mostly probably doing some renovations to the place instead of trying to buy something else. So plus they're not building the right kind of properties. Yep, that's true. Uh, Oh, 20. Oh, 20. Okay. All right. A lot more inquiries. Man, 20. Phew. Player two mode, I guess. I don't have that, but box your points to fill up your credit. If not, I'm not in that industry, into the industry, but or many people, man, I cannot read tonight, but I do know the flatbed people are super slow. Interesting. And the flatbed people are the ones that haul lumber. So I kind of know the trucking industries. My had a stepbrother that was a trucker, an uncle that was a trucker, and my dad was truck driving before he retired. So I sort of know a little bit about it. But yeah, flatbeds would definitely be lumber. Wheels I am cash value of cruise alone was $500. Okay, had a promo for them to add the drink package. Don't have any other trips planned, so use the miles to save some cash. Yeah, man. If it works for you, do it. That's what they're there for, right? If it's going to bring you value and you're going to use those points for something that you're going to enjoy, then do it. Filmo is in the house. Sorry, I'm late. I was tending to my patio's voodoo. Yeah, yeah. It's all right. I still love you regardless, Filmo. But for the love of all that is holy, please keep eating more. You guys eat more work boxer hats. Well, I'm eating healthier and eating less, but I promise you I will keep eating. I just don't I just in the last 2 years I just don't blow through a bag of Doritos anymore. I'm working on a boxer. Amex 175K with the SoFi 35K paid for my 2 A380 FC flight. Nice. That is awesome. Oh, the other Uncle Luke is in here, man. Okay. I don't know if I've seen you in here before, the other Uncle Luke, but good to see you, man. Yeah, that's super strong. That's very strong. That SoFi offer was really good. Very good. We got 30 people in here. Keep hitting that like, man. Enjoy you guys. Thank you for being here on a Friday night, especially. But I figure this is a good way to start the weekend. Have you guys build me up a little bit. Declining rate environment coming in new construction is trading for less than older builds in many markets. Yeah. Yep. Background balloon. I had a coworker who lived on the Missouri side of KC, and she said the exact same thing about housing in the KC-ish area. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So she lives on, I don't know if she's in Kansas City, Missouri proper, which is the big city. Um, but yeah, there are very, very few houses that are on the market. Like I almost never see signs in yards, and for the ones that I do come across, there's already a contract on it. Like or pending contract or whatever the status is. It's very few signs. The KC area is booming right now with tech. More KCK and KC Mo is booming with industrial stuff. Yeah. Your area is super interesting. Yeah. Kansas City is kind of a weird center of technology that people don't know about because there's a lot of tech companies here. A lot. I mean, probably one of the biggest ones in the world that everybody knows about, Garmin. Garmin was founded here. Garmin's headquarters is here. I live about 15 minutes away from the Garmin campus, and it is impressive. Garmin Aviation, Garmin, all that is here. So, Wasina girl got a CFU referral before we broke it off. Consider that a win. Nice. Oh, Kirby, that's awesome. Was this all in Cali? As soon as you moved there, you hooked up with someone, then got to see a few referral, then it's like, "I'm out." Oh, that's funny. When we were in Huntsville this summer, we couldn't believe how built up it is. Yeah, I've never been I've been down all over the South. I've not been to Huntsville, though. But I know it's again, it's science, NASA is there. John, that's fine. We do a lot of produce too, just keep eating. Okay. I'm trying, man. More fruits and vegetables. Meowdy, Juan Meow Mix is here. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, okay. This is a name I've not seen before. Eric Manuel Angelis. I'm going to butcher. I'm sorry. Castaneda. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yo to you as well. I'm glad to see you here. Thank you for being here. I apologize for butchering the name. Uncle Luke, first time. Okay, all right. I thought so. Good to see you here. The other Uncle Luke. This is Uncle Luke instead of Uncle Luke. Good to see you here, man. Thank you. Finally here, Matt Clausen is in the house. Good to see you, Matt. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Oh, yep. No problem. Uncle Luke said the two tickets from Amex were on a A380 FC, was on Emirates. Never went to sleep, just ate too much, drank too much, Dom at the bar, and enjoyed the spa shower. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. How long was the flight? If you don't mind me asking, was like you're just it was like, yeah, it's an 18-hour flight, but I don't give a crap. I'm up no matter what. Highly recommend before they devalue Amex point transfers to Emirates. Yeah, that is on the radar. Definitely want to do that. Kirby, sadly, no crazy breakup story. Just didn't work out. Cali girls are definitely different girls than from the Midwest. Yep. Hey, man. At least you got to see a few. That's funny, man. But got those 5,000 UR points. Oh, man. So good. Matt says, might go live later. Who knows? All right. Yeah, man. Let us know if you do, man. 2 nights in a row, you are a workhorse. I think I'm all caught up. So, um, yeah. So my Uncle Luke, 8 hour SLN to DXB. Nice. Okay. And didn't sleep. I got maybe you were like so wired that you couldn't sleep, or you're like, okay, this is like something I'm doing once in a lifetime. I'm gonna stay awake for this entire thing. I don't know. Man. Yeah, so yeah, some changes are coming to my strategy, and I'm not gonna say too much here, but they're gonna be in videos. But yeah, with the video I did a couple weeks ago now about having so many MR points now, basically a million MR points right now. Um, it's like I'm I really have no I really have no desire to go after any more cards right now. Like I don't because I don't need them. Um, I got a million MR points to start using. So yeah, I think I'm unless something comes along that really blows my mind that I wasn't expecting, like I don't see myself going after any cards for a while. I it being a single dude still, and you know, contrary to what people tell me, she hasn't dropped out of the sky yet into my lap. So I'm going to be a single traveler. So it's like even traveling, say a minimum of 2 international trips a year. I'm thinking between 2 and 3. That's I'm not using a lot of points for those trips. So that stack of a million MR points is going to last me a while. So um, I just don't I, I just don't see a reason. So I know that could change. Something might interest me or whatever, but I just don't see it. Kirby, so when is John's next application? So with that being said, Kirby, with what I just said, there is a card or two that I'm going after because of my new strategy that I'm going to talk about in the video. Um, but other than that, like I just don't need anything else right now. Andy Pierce, I can sleep on a 2-hour flight. I mean, I probably could if the situation was good, Andy, but I'm usually just awake. It's 2 hours is not gonna do it for me. Kirby G blasphemy. Oh, Kirby. So not only do I have the 1,000,000 MR points, but I'm also sitting on points in like 4 no, in 5 other ecosystems. So it's not just the 1,000,000 MR, it's a plethora of other points elsewhere. So Uncle Luke, 10 p.m. flight, too much fun. Great bartenders and people flying with us. Yeah, sounds like it, especially you're on the flying bar, right? You're on the bar that is 40,000 feet in the air. So first class on ANA to Japan is what those MR points are for. Yes, Kirby, they are. Part of my plan is ANA to Japan for sure. Mike, oh man, dude, Mr. Mike Newland is in the house, gifted 20 memberships. Wow, Mike, very kind of you. Thank you. A lot of people got memberships just now. So thank if you're here, thank you, Mr. Mike Newland. He is a tremendous supporter of the stream, of the channel, I should say. So thank you, Mike. Wow, 1,000,000. Yep. Yeah. If you watched that video, I did. That's where I said like I just won the credit card game in that video, which for me, I feel like I've won the credit card games. I've got 1,000,000 MR points to use. So yeah, let's go, Mike. Mike is amazing. You can circle the globe 3 or 4 times. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I don't need any more points. I just don't. So I think my strategy is changing. I'm going to be talking about that soon. Thanks, Mike. Looks like Mr. Juan got one. Dim. I get it, John. I actually enjoy gardening more than sub hunting. I enjoy sub hunting, Dim, but mostly when it's like so. It was mostly to accumulate the points, right? It was mostly to accumulate the points. So now that goal has been achieved, it's like I have 1,000,000 here. I have several 100,000 Hilton points. I have over 100,000 thank you points. I've got UR point. I don't need any more points. And for the foreseeable future, since player 2 hasn't dropped out of the sky yet, um, I'm a single traveler, so it's like it's going to take me a while to use those points. Matt got one too. Very cool. Matt, I have a freeze on new cards for now, maybe. So Matt goes from I have a freeze on new cards for now, and then maybe. That's like 3 different. It's like 2 or 3 different instances in one comment. Wheels, I'm ready. I'm ready to jump city cards. Can reposition to Charlotte Hubby easily. Oh yeah, for American, yeah, yep, for sure. Filmo, I didn't get I didn't get cards for a while. Longest 4 well, I mean, that is a while, right? So, thank you again, Mike. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. Again, means a lot. Andy, 2012, 2015, I lived on planes when we were doing acquisitions. Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, that was a pretty heavy acquisition time, wasn't it? That was before I started working there, wasn't it? A couple years before. That makes sense. Uncle Luke, 180 kmr. You can do Emirates FC, Tokyo to Dubai to Brazil on the 777 Game Changer, and then A380 on the second flight. 30 hours of flying like a king. That may be something I'd check into. I mean, Brazil's interesting. Of course, Tokyo. I mean, Japan's definitely on my list. Dubai, definitely down for that too. Definitely game for that. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, Mike is a solid dude. Mike's a good dude and a friend. So Mi hermano John Cesar, thank you, man. Thank you for being here. Pointing back at you, sir. Oh, Mike, you just got here a little bit ago. I saw your comment in the channel. I didn't, for some reason, if you comment before the stream starts on here, I can't see the comments. But I went to YouTube first to see if anybody had made comments. And I saw your comment, and you're welcome for the answer I gave you earlier today when we were talking one on one in Discord. So, yeah, no problem, man. Glad to help. Hey, John on chat. Aloha. Denikes here. Garrett, good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Uncle, good in Brazil. Hey, I've kidded around about it a few times on other people's streams, but I am pretty much almost at the point of being a passport bro at this point. LG 1914. Good evening, brother. Hey, good evening to you, man. I'm still learning, but I have learned so much from you guys. I think I finally have a cool setup that works for me and my wife, family, but still have a lot of questions. Ask away, man. In LG, I am no expert. I am no pro at all, period. I learn new things every day from all of you. So I by no means know, I still feel like I don't know enough to fill a thimble halfway full. So, but thank you for the kind words. That means a lot. Okay. Well, there goes that. Next. Mike, go have fun with the points. Stop thinking, just do. Yes, exactly, Mike. Exactly. Thank you, man. Exactly, sir. Matt, Autograph Beyond changes all the math. Well, is the Beyond coming? Maybe I've, like I said, I've been kind of disconnected for like 3 weeks. Is the Beyond here? I hadn't heard. ALG, you have to tell us what your setup is, man. I'm really curious to hear that now. But that's cool that you have what you think you need. But ask questions. There are so many people in here that know way the heck more than I do. So, yep, join one of the discords out there and ask away. This is a great community that is very helpful. Yep, very true. Very true. I love giving my opinion. If someone asks me a question and asks for my opinion, I'm glad to help. Like Mike's asked me a few times. Kirby's bounced stuff off me. I like giving you my opinion. And again, it's just my opinion. It doesn't mean anything, but it's always nice to like get other people's thoughts around something because they might give you something that you hadn't thought about. That's what I like about it is they give you different points of view that maybe for some reason you haven't gone down that thought process because your mind is stuck in a certain mindset. Wheels, I am also waiting to see if Hyatt Card does free nights sub like last October. Is that a recurring thing? Does that usually happen every October or like every or in the fall sometime or could be I'm from California and let's just say that a well-planned California under the influence hits hard. Oh man. Like is that what the trip to Japan is for? Yeah, nice. I think Uncle Lou's going to find him a Japanese wife. Background blue. John missed my last message, but I refuse to pay Cali drink prices. So that is what the Sky Club is for. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I might have gotten flustered by that idiot comment that was in here earlier. Sorry if I missed your comment. Uh, yeah, that's what Sky Clubs are for. And oh, yes, hit that thumbs up. Support John. Thank you, Cesar. Glad you're here. Hope you're doing well, Cesar. Hope everything's cool. Cannot wait to see you here in a few months, man. It's been too long. It's going to be epic. Uncle Luke, I'll be in Rio for New Year's Eve. If you want me to introduce you to some girls as at Boscabar. Okay. New Year's Eve, huh? All right. Interesting. Interesting. Now, Beyond isn't here, just going to apply when it drops, if it drops. Yeah. Is that kind of what you're holding out for, Matt? Or Wells is deathly silent? Yeah, Wells has been really tight-lipped having it. Now, again, I've been sort of out of the loop for like the last 3 weeks, but um, yeah, I just haven't seen anything pop for Wells Fargo at all. You need to get the Barclays Emirates card for $99 to get instant status on Emirates to book first class award. Otherwise, you can only book business class. Did not know that, Uncle Luke. Interesting. But I didn't know that. See? Learn something new. Stop by Hawaii when we Japan. Oh yeah, man, that'd be cool. That would be cool to like kind of hang out in Hawaii for a couple of days before moving on to Japan. Wheels on him. I've noticed the trend with free nights over points in the fall, early winter. First time I'll be under 524 if it happens. Okay. Yeah, because I know there are definitely reciprocal, um, not reciprocal, reoccurring trends with offers. Like, like right now we're seeing the elevated offers for Delta cards is back. And they usually happen in the spring and in the fall. So yeah, you kind of see reoccurring trends. At least I've started to see them in the very short period of time that I've been in this game. So Chad Pennycuff is in the house. Hey Chad, good to see you, man. I was able to catch a little bit of your stream earlier. Good stuff. Man, you know your stuff, dude. I'm sitting here, I was eating while I was kind of listening to you talk, and I was watching your stream a little bit. And it was really interesting. For those of you that don't know, Chad Pennycuff is the master of all things Disney, and his channel is basically dedicated to Disney vacations. So is it my I'm going to butcher the name of yours. Is it my DVC points? I think is what it's called. Very interesting. I think that was the second time I've watched one of your streams. It was very interesting. It helps to save some extra grass. If you time it right, it will hit you once you're out of the sky. Delta sky. Even better if it's you right as you take. Oh boy. Okay. AA has a lot of business availability from USA to Japan for 60K or to Bangkok for 70K. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen AA stuff like on Seas.Aero. I've seen a lot of AA business stuff. I don't have no interest in flying AA. Yes. Yes. Yeah, my DVC. I thought it was wrong. So yep, my DVC points. Look it up. If you're anything Disney, man, Chad's the Disney savant with Disney Vacation. So he knows his stuff. Uncle Luke said, do you know what is the best lounge at LGA? Haven't been in 10 years. I have never been to LaGuardia, so I do not know. I cannot answer that question. Sure, somebody else here can, though. 31 people in here. Let's go. Keep hitting that like button if you have not done so already. Imar Confucius say, man who goes through airport turnstile sideways is going to it's going to go. Yep. Indeed. Yes, sir. What's up, Imar? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. Eddie, John, my man, I apologize. I just got off work. Japan 2026, October. Let's make this happen. I'm not opposed to that, man. I'm not opposed. I know we keep talking about it in comments on videos. I'm down. I'm down, man. Probably a better time of the year to go too, right? It's starting to turn cool, and it's probably a lot less people. So I'm down, man. That's another thing too. Is I've been really looking at traveling in the spring or fall versus summer, if it's international, especially. LG has a great Delta lounge. Okay, yeah. I mean, I figured there's a Sky Club there. I've never been there. I've never been to LGA yet. So Haneda has a Centurion lounge. Let's go. Yes. A new one, I think, too, don't they? A brand new one. Uncle Luke, USA AA, but fly JAL. Oh, okay. Are you talking about the points? You're talking about the points. Okay. JAL just didn't the JAL A350 first class on AA 90K points, and it was amazing. Okay, just did the okay. Yep. Yep. Oh, I've got a plan for some. I have a plan for some points with JAL, but from a source that not many people talk about. Eddie, yes, best time to go. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I think my strategy going forward is to be, if it's international, it's going to be in the spring or fall, and then summertime it'll be domestic. Does Japan have a good Halloween party scene? I don't know. I am not. I don't know. Yes, brand new. Yep. A&A. Yes, A&A. Let's do this. A&A. Want to do A&A there and JAL back, or vice versa, something like that. I'm pretty sure the United States is the only country that has a Halloween party scene. Probably in Transylvania, probably too. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know Halloween's that big around the world. I know that in Iceland, it's not been a thing, but in the last couple of years, I guess they've sort of, kind of started to embrace it. Um, so I could be wrong. I don't know, man. That's a good question. Eddie, Uncle Luke. Yes, it is. Okay, interesting. I did not know that. Wouldn't have thought so. I'm all caught up on Tokyo goes all out for Halloween. Really? I did not know that. Interesting. Dim. Mexico has, I'm gonna not pronounce this right. El Dia de los Muertos. Lo- Los Muertos. Yeah, I sucked at that. Sorry. Thanks, Ed. Cebu, Tokyo. Not exactly Halloween. Okay. Yeah, I'd never heard of that before, Dim. So Dia de los Muertos. I tried. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been a big Halloween person. Like, I don't. I think part of it is because of the way I was raised. I was raised in a really, really, really strict religious household, so there's that. But I don't practice that. I haven't practiced that. I haven't practiced that belief since I left home, because I'm not a believer. But also too, I think like scary stuff. Like I just like scary movies and stuff. I can sit there and watch them. It just doesn't do anything for me, because I know it's fake. And it's just like, okay, I guess. But I don't know. I just never have gotten into Halloween much. I go to parties. My neighbor across the street from me has a big party every year, and he has me over there for that. So it's okay. The Day of the Dead. Yep. Mike, Greenland on your short list, John. I don't know it's on my short list, but I'm intrigued. I would definitely go there. I mean, easy to get to, so I could even fly to Iceland, spend time there, and take Iceland Air over to Nook. It's right there. So I see myself doing it at some point. Why not, man? You only live once, right? Then you come back dead, I guess. 40 people in here. This is awesome, man. On a Friday night, too. Thank you all for being here. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, my big topic was that I had was I'm sitting on all these points, especially these 1 million MR points. And I'm like, I really don't need any more cards. I don't see myself acquiring any more points, at least for a while. Um, so that's kind of why I think I said earlier in that video that I did where I won the credit card game. It's like I've got all these points now, so it's like now it's just a matter of using them. So I don't see myself going after any more card unless there's something out there that pops up out of the blue that's like too good to be true, or not, or too good to pass up, I should say, or um, it's just so, like, it's so over the top, or it's like, okay, I need to do this. But I could also see myself too, where if I'm blowing through points over the next 5 years, and I'm needing to replenish, then then yeah, then definitely it's on, but more points are on the table. Manuel watched the Disney movie Coco. Okay, interesting. I think I've heard that, but I think I've heard of it. I'm not sure though. It sounds familiar. I've been told I look like a kid, so I dressed up as Baby Metal once for Halloween to troll one of the Metalhead fans. That's awesome. That is awesome, man. Fr- oh, I think the messages popped or jumped. John, what's your main ecosystem these days? Amex, American Express. These are all of my active American Express cards. I've got 9. Yeah, by far the most cards I have is American Express is the most active. MR, I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that knows who Baby Metal is. Nope, I know who they are. I know them. I know them. Not a gigantic fan. I mean, I've watched and heard some of it though. It's pretty good. It's very interesting for sure. And think I jumped over someone here. In that situation, I would go full cash back for some time. Yeah, Cesar. Yeah, video coming about that, Cesar. Yes, yep, for sure. And how about Thailand for Halloween? Okay. Not me again. Anyone know if the $125 fees for VentureX authorized user next year has a limited number of times or unlimited to use airport lounge a year? I thought that was I thought the authorized user was unlimited, but I'm again, the last 3 weeks or so have been kind of crazy, so I'm probably not remembering that correctly. So I'm gonna keep earning for the Critter Meetup Safari next year. All right, Filmo. I'll keep going after offers after offer. I'll keep this. I'm gonna try to keep the points as close to 1,000,000 as possible. I gotta earn as many as I'm spending. So then that way it stays right around 1,000,000. Cesar, it's so good to see you here, man. Thank you for being here, Cesar. It's gonna be really cool to see you in a few months. That's coming fast too. This year is blowing by. It's crazy. Manuel, it's about Dia de los Muertos. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm not even sure if I'm close. I've not heard that before. I've not heard of it. Anyone who doesn't know is going to have an experience looking them up. Yep. Yes, they are. Baby Metal is definitely different. Uncle Luke, anyone booked the 777 to San Juan for the meetup? No, not I. Your boy's flying Delta. Dropped. Drop test. Yours truly, Angelus. Yours truly, Angelus. Drop test. Drop test on a credit card? I'm assuming. Is there a drop test you want me to do? Oh, you're talking about my stack, my stack of MX cards. Okay, I don't know if you can hear us or not. Here we go. All right, here we go. And they all went everywhere. There's a lot of cards. They're not all metal either, but there's several that are. Manuel, did you make did you make your spin on your Delta Gold business card, John? Yes. Yeah, Manuel, I did. And actually, funny you mentioned that. Um, I met to spend in August, and on Tuesday, so the day after Labor Day, the my 90K hit my Sky Miles account. So yeah, it's done. So that offer's done. I am technically, well, not technically, I shouldn't say technically, but right now, the offer I'm working on right now is on the US Bank business triple cash card that I did a video about. I just got like a month ago. So I'm working on this card now. And that's basically it right now. So Kirby G, forever wishing there was a direct flight to BKK from LAX That will be my 2027 trip. BKK, is that Bangkok? I don't know the international codes too well. Is that Bangkok though? Could you, John should just join me on the trip to Japan in July, and I'll find him a wife. Whew, Japan in July. That sounds hot. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I would go. I would go to Japan in January if it meant going there. But I mean, I'd be down to meet my wife in Japan for sure. I'd be like the luckiest guy on the face of the earth there. LG 1940, sure. So my wife and I are both military with 3 kids. So my go-to cards are the Surpass, Venture X as of July, and the Saver. Got this on my birthday on the 3rd. Oh, you just got it. Well, belated happy birthday for one thing, LG. That's cool. Nice birthday gift, I guess. The Saver card. I think you meant Saver card. Um, yes, I mean that's a solid setup, man. You're earning a bunch of Hilton points, especially if you're a Hilton loyalist, especially you're earning a ton of. Because I think in my mind, the Surpass is the best the best earning card of the Hilton cards. Period. And I know people disagree with that, but that's my opinion. But that's a solid setup. That Surpass card earns a ton of points, especially if you're putting a bunch of spin on it. Uncle Luke, Brazilian women are better lovers than Japanese. uh, I'm hoping to find out, Uncle Luke. Yep, to me it's going to be great. It's getting closer. Yep, it is coming fast. Wheels I am. It's unlimited on VX authorized users. Okay, spoke with rep yesterday about the same thing. Okay, no, I thought it was unlimited for the authorized user too, but I wasn't 100% sure. Bobby says, I'm going to Mexico City for Dia de los Muertos weekend. Oh, very cool, man. I keep saying that enough times, I'm going to get it right. That's very cool, man. That's awesome. For that reason, too, I guess, maybe. Yes, the stack. Well, I hope you heard that. I hope the mic was close enough to hear that. It was thunderous here, and about half the cards went on the floor. So, Andy, consider the Transylvania region of Romania. Plenty of history, castles, and great people. You know, Andy, I've thought about that. I've thought about Romania because of the history that's there. And it is definitely a place I want to go to for sure. It's definitely intriguing. Damn, Bobby, I've got that awesome state in Roma Norte. I hope I pronounced that right. Okay. LG, my wife uses the MX Gold, and we're just stacking the 100K and whatever else is earned for our 2027 anniversary trip. Man, the gold card it's a beast, man. And 4x on basically all food. So dining and groceries. It's an amazing. It's an amazing card. I love my gold card. Did my gold card survive the fall to the floor? Yes, it did. I'm not even sure what hit the floor, but yes, I love my gold card a lot. MR says I had to go to Romania several times for work. As a tourist destination, it's often slept on. Serbia is great too. Wow, MR, I didn't know you had to go to Romania for work. That's interesting. Yeah, I love to go to Serbia too. Like that whole area, that whole area there around the Baltics period, I'd love to go to. Definitely on my list. LG, sorry for the delay. My 2-year-old hijacked my phone. No, don't apologize, man. It's all good. Thank you. Uncle Luke, Romania would love to go, but it is too cold there for my girl's costume. Okay. Oh, Uncle Luke, man, you're awesome. July is a bad idea. Yeah, I did. It sounds like a bad idea. LG, does Cap One waive fees for active military? I think so. Happy Tom. Happy Tom. I think first comment I've seen you here, man. Thank you. I've seen from you tonight. Thank you. Glad you're here. I That's a good question. I think LG will answer that question. So jealous I would not be able to make the creator meetup this year. We'll be in Cancun the next weekend, and I can't make the PTO work. Yeah, that's crappy. It sucks, man. But hey, man, I mean, Cancun, dude. So there's that. It's for a good reason, Kirby. It's always Dia de los Nachos at my place. Oh wow, okay, interesting. Unfortunately, they didn't for us, of course, because they're Capital One. So Uncle Luke, I was in Tokyo, July 2024, August 2025, and their temp never got over 85 degrees. Beautiful weather and just one day of rain. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder what other people's threshold is though for temperatures. Like, okay, well, one person's not very hot is another person's holy crap, this is hot. I don't know. The Avengers. I am going on my first. Good to see you here. First of all, Avengers. I think this is the first comment I've seen. My first international trip next week in London. I hope my Travel Pro 18-inch international carry-on will fit in the overhead bin. I have an air tag in case I need to gate check my bag. You should be okay, Avengers. You should be okay. Eddie, yep. Gold card is the anchor in my wallet too, man. It's groceries and dining. It does everything. Any interest in Denmark? Yes, because so you bring up a great question, Eddie. And so part of my journey is, um, I think I've talked about it a few times, but I did an ancestor DNA test, and part of my travel journey is I want to visit every country that my ancestry is from, and Denmark is one of them. So let's just say there's a little bit of Scandinavia in me, just a little bit. Damn, wish Gold Card had 4x on supermarkets overseas. Use the Strata Premier for that. Yeah. Yeah, it stinks that it's not overseas too, but I mean, it is what it is. Chad says they have to waive fees for the military. It's the law. Oh, really? So if Capital One's not waiving the fee, they're breaking the law. I did not know that. Interesting. Yeah, then that's the case. I'd be all over that. Bobby, Roma Norte is a very cool neighborhood. I I love CDMX, so I go often. Okay. Very good. CDMX. Not sure what CDMX is. Is that a code for Cancun, maybe? Happy Tom. What are the plans for 2026 meetup? Time to start planning now, right? Or planning right? Yes. I don't know, man. Who knows? I don't know who's gonna hand off the I don't know who Cesar is handing off the baton to in 2026. I know Cesar might actually have a baton there literally, and he hands it off to someone and say, okay, 2026 is yours. Damn, John, have you thought about the custom cash for supermarket spend? I have thought about it, and I've actually done a video about it. The problem with the custom cash is it does not get me 5x for groceries where I buy groceries at. That's the problem with it. It gets me 1x. CDMX is Mexico. Okay. Okay. I didn't know that. CDMX, Mexico City. Okay. LG, I've heard a lot of people trashing the gold, but we enjoy it too. And the Surpass is my baby. This it's my precious. Do I have, did my Surpass survive the fall to the floor? Yeah. So here's LG. My precious. My precious. Dude, it's a strong card, man. It is a strong card for a co-branded card. It rocks, man. It rocks. But yeah, the gold card. I mean, I love my gold card. I wanted to upgrade to the Aspire, but I just love the multipliers. And yeah, for 150 a year and the credit. I mean, I don't know. It's got the $50 quarterly credit. Okay, whatever, fine. Stay at the Hilton, pay with the card, $50 credit, done. Um, yeah, it is such a strong card. It earns better than the Inspire, period. hands down. CDMX equals Clydad. I'm not going to pronounce that right. I would. Soledad de Mexico City. Yeah, I butchered that. I know I did. The Avengers. I plan to apply for a few credit cards in Virgin Atlantic's the Club Business Lounge in London Heathrow. I plan to apply for City Strata card and Barclays Red 8. So are you so Avengers, are you saying that while you're in the Virgin Atlantic Club, you're going to apply for those two cards, the Strata card and the Barclays Aviator Red card while you're there? Call Me Lonnie is in the house. Good to see you, man. Lonnie, hope you're having a good Friday evening out there in sunny Southern California. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Chad, I keep getting mailed offers for Hilton cards, but I am getting AF annual fee burnout, and I'd rather stay in my Disney timeshare. If you, yeah, Chad, why would you? If you got a you have a Disney timeshare, man. Why would you even? I get it though for other places, right? You would use the points for other places, but um, yeah, the I do not get many Amex mailers. The most recent ones I've gotten, the last Hilton mailer I got was in January of 2024. Everything since then has been for either the business gold or the business platinum card. That's all I've gotten from American Express. I've got nothing from Citi. I've got nothing from Citi in years, and I've got a thick portfolio with them. Like I bank with them. I have 3 cards with them. I guess maybe it's because I don't use my Citi cards, but maybe that's something. But um, I've got nothing from Citi. The only Chase stuff I've gotten are Aeroplan offers. I guess that's not really Chase though. That's coming from Aeroplan. But yeah, I don't get many offers much. I do get a lot of Bank of America offers though. I get a ton of those. It definitely might press. Yeah, see, it. Yep. LG's the real Smeagol. 43 people in here. Wow, we're over an hour. Wow. Okay, this is amazing. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. As Cesar, I think going back to what you said a little while ago. Yeah, I think my strategy's totally changed for a while now with cash back. So, and there's a couple of things in play that I've got in motion right now. Nothing huge, but to bolster that strategy with cash back. So, since I am not, oh yeah, I also forgot I have like 100 and just sitting here looking at the cards, like, oh yeah, I have like 130,000 Alaska miles too. So on top of that, everything else. So, um, and there's the built points and all that too. So I am not point poor at all whatsoever. I got points to burn. Andy, former workmates of John and me are at the game in Brazil. Oh, awesome, dude. That's awesome, Andy. Very cool, man. I'm jealous, man. Super cool. Wish I was there with you, man. That'd be awesome. Be awesome to be there with you. Go Chiefs. Yep. Andy and I used to work together. Andy's a super cool dude. Total technology nerd like me, but he's probably nerdier than I am. Yeah, that is cool. Happy Tom. Hey, John, I'm almost certainly headed to Keflavik next year. New Alaska route and metal. Do you have a Hilton you recommend? Well, it's funny you say that because I mean, yeah, you'd be going probably from Seattle, wouldn't you? From Seattle to Keflavik. There are a couple of Hilton. So there are 3 Hilton properties in Reykjavik. There's a couple more throughout Iceland, but there's not a lot. There's maybe a 2, but 3 are in Reykjavik. I have never stayed at a Hilton in Reykjavik. I've only stayed at Center Hotels properties. because I prefer to stay at a non-US brand if I'm staying overseas somewhere. Now, with that being said, um, there is a oh, what is it? I'm forgetting the name of I'm forgetting the brand of the Hilton properties. There are two that are very close to each other in central Reykjavik. There's one kind of if you head east into the suburbs of Reykjavik, there's one out there too. I've never stayed at any of them, so could not tell you what they are like at all. Um, from what I've read though, and what I've seen of them online, they all look very nice. They all look like very nice properties. Oh, LG, can I ask which ecosystem you enjoy the most and why? American Express by far. And that's kind of a multi-pronged answer. Because number one is because of where I spend a lot of money at, especially trying to eat healthier and whatnot. And that is buying groceries. And with that being said, this is the card that gets me the most points where I shop for groceries at. 4x MR points is what I get for shopping at Walmart grocery stores that are called Walmart neighborhood markets. No, the only thing that would get me anything close to it are basically 2x catch-alls. Double cash would get me 2x. My First National Bank Evergreen 2% card would get me 2%. That's it. Nothing else. Everything else, anything else, City, the Strata Premier, the Custom Cash, 1x because it has Walmart in the name. That's why. Even though it codes as groceries, it's 1 point because it's Walmart in the name. So Chase doesn't come close, City doesn't come close. And that's where I spend that's the groceries is literally right up there even more than my auto loan payment a month because of just and eating healthy is expensive, man. It is not cheap. So so that's one thing. Also, too, LG, I fly Delta. Delta is my airline. So for the Sky Clubs, I have to have well, I don't have to have, but I have to have an Amex card of some point of some, whether it be the Delta Reserve or in my case the Amex Platinum card for the lounge access. So those are the two biggest things. But also too, I do tend to stay at Hilton's more than anywhere else by a long shot in having the Surpass card. So that's I said this in a video a while back, and I was sort of kidding, but sort of not kidding. It's like I was born to be in Amex's ecosystem because of my lifestyle and because of my travel habits. So that's why. Kevin just come back from San Diego. It was fun, but I got bitten by mosquitoes. Well, Kevin, first of all, glad you're back home safe, and it's good to see you here. I hope you're doing well. Sans the mosquito bites. Thank you for showing up. Sledge with a $2 super chat. This is for the tax on your Lululemon shorts. I appreciate you, Sledge. Thank you for covering the tax on my shorts, man. I appreciate that. Oh man, Kevin, is Iceland expensive or cheap? Iceland is expensive, Kevin. Reason being is because Iceland is an island at the Arctic Circle, and pretty much everything is imported. There is the only things that are not imported there are basically lamb because they have lamb there. Lamb is basically the national dish, the national meat, and obviously fishing. Fishing is huge there. So they have seafood, they have lamb, everything else is imported. So yes, it is expensive. If you're going, plan on you need to be prepared to spend several $100s if you're gonna be there for a week. MR, Amex flavored with Delta Hilton. Yep. Yeah, MR, yep, exactly. The MR knew exactly where I was gonna go with that. Avengers. Capital One added a fourth night free to their Premier Hotel Collection. It sort of has the City Prestige fourth night free benefit. Yeah, I heard that a couple days ago. Avengers. I saw something about that where someone mentioned that fourth night free for their Premier Collection. That's cool. That's a great benefit. 40 people here. Keeping that like button if you haven't already. Appreciate you all being here. I'm Miss Lynch for the super chat. Yeah, Lululemon gear. I'm gonna model them for you, Sledge. My first pair of Lululemon shorts, so that you know what you bought for me. I probably won't show you what they look like on me, but I'll at least I'll take a picture of them, and hold them up for you, so you know what your $2 helped pay the taxes on. Sleepy Rod. Hey, Rod, good to see you, man. Thank you for being here, sir. I appreciate you. I don't get the logic behind adding a Resi credit to the Amex Platinum if I'm going to be getting 1X on it and not 4X with my gold card. Well, that is a great question, Rod. That's a great point, and I kind of agree with you in a way, but um, you know, I I think it's Amex's way of well, here's the thing though, Rod. Amex owns Resi, so it makes sense. And if you're going to use the credit, you're going to spend on the card regardless. If you're going to use the credit, well, here's the thing too is, and I don't mean to, and this is not meant to demean anybody in the stream right now. So please don't take it this way. But I'm just a different person, and I'm going to eat somewhere. I'm going to spend money. I'm going to spend money. I'm going to eat. I'm not going to sit there and like calculate, okay, what on the menu can I get for free with this credit? Like I don't do that. But a ton of people in this game sit here and justify a card in their brain because of the credits. And I don't have time to do mathematic mental gymnastics. I just eat where I want to eat at, and I am going to spend what I'm going to spend. If the credit helps, great. I'm not going to sit there and calculate, okay, how can I absolutely min max this thing so it's no money out of my pocket and I'm sticking it to the bank. Like I'm not that person. That's just not me. Resi for me is easy. And again, unpopular opinion, if you're traveling a lot, like everybody says they are, you can use Resi outside of where you live at too. So there's that. But if you're traveling, get at a Resi restaurant where you're traveling at. Um, is it going to be a great earner? No. To go back to your point, Rod, it is not going to be a great earner. You're going to get 1X on that card for that spend. But I mean, they also own Resi too, so it makes sense for them to do that. I see why they're doing it. Now, I will say this, Rod. I would love to see the gold card have that credit on the gold card for sure. Obviously, because then you're maximizing that spend and getting 4X. But also, too, I'm not spending a ton of money on dining out all the time either, though. So I'm not. I mostly cook at home too. So I'm not a person that's spending $1,000 a month dining out. Karaji, if you want cheap, go to Vietnam. Yeah, man, Vietnam sounds really intriguing to me. James V. Hey, James, good to see you, man. Thank you for being here, sir. Back from 5 weeks wow, 5 weeks in Thailand. First time using business class. Lululemon Day is coming. I am excited. Nice. I like I said in my video, I've never bought anything from Lululemon. I know who they are, obviously. I mean, casual apparel, fitness apparel, that kind of thing. I know who they are. I see women at my gym all the time with Lululemon clothes on. I know who they are. I've never bought from them, but since I am on a better health journey and I am buying workout clothes and I am buying shoes and stuff like that, so I am kind of wearing out and going through workout apparel. And especially as I'm losing more and more weight, I've got to buy different clothes, right? So I can definitely see it coming into play for me for sure. Yours truly, Angelus. Thoughts on the Rakuten MX card? I think it's a great card. I pre-approved myself for it back in it was back in August when it first came out. I was pre-approved for it. I decided not to pull the trigger on the card at this time. I can see it being added later on, but I'm on the fence about it right now. If I was a person that was again, if I was eating out a ton, if I was spending a ton of money eating out a month, it would it that card would have been a no-brainer then. I eat at home so much more than I eat out. So I eat out most when I'm traveling, to be honest. Here at home, I cook at home way more than I eat out. I probably eat out once a week. And that's like, okay. And usually it's like a Friday night. It's like, okay, the week is done. Thank goodness it's the weekend. I'm going to take myself out to dinner or something Friday night. But that's about it. That's like once a week. So if I was eating out way more than I was cooking at home, the Rakuten card would be all pretty much a no-brainer. Chad, I want to roll Iceland with John someday. Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's do it, man. I love Iceland. I'm going to be back there in a few weeks, actually. So cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. Sledge. Kevin, in California, everything's expensive, like gas, food, and everything. Yeah, yeah. California. I have not been there. I want to go. I need to go. I mean, it's you know, despite whatever, it's beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful state. And I definitely want to see. I want to see that beauty. So definitely a place I want to go to. Definitely needed to hear that because we love Hilton too, and we're enjoying the gold. When it comes to points, do you transfer to airlines? I'm completely lost on that. So LG, so like I said, I'm sitting on 1,000,000 MR points right now, literally. Um, all of my points will be for airlines for and international travel. It's not going to be used for domestic. It's not going to be used for hotels. It is the most value for me is going to be with international travel. That is what all of my MR points will be used for. Did I miss? I okay. Just make sure. I thought I missed a comment. Sleepy Rod, wishful thinking, but maybe they'll change the multiplier for dining on Platt. I don't see that happening. Bobby, which hey, thank you, man. $1.99 super chat. Thank you, Bobby. That means a lot. Thank you. That's super awesome. Thank you. Cesar, let's say hello to Sledge, Mr. Sledge. Sleepy Ride. Sorry, I'm just trying to point stack. I love my MX points. It would be cool if they do something where you could still get our 4X on it. Okay, so Rod, first of all, don't apologize. Um, uh, yeah, I mean, well, there's a way. MX offers. I have a ton of MX offers for restaurants in my city. So it's like, earn another extra 3 or 4. Now, the caveat though to that would be is if they're a resi restaurant. And only there is there's been one so far. I take that back. There's been two so far that have shown up on my that are resi restaurants on my platinum card. So there is you could stack it that way. I think one was like +2 MR points. Another one's like, plus I think the other one was also +2. So could do that. Could do that. Could also, if they're on Rakuten as well, you can stack with Rakuten that way as well. potentially. Let's see here. Chad, I just sent 1K MR to Hilton on bonus to reset the timer on point expiration. Yeah, that's another thing you can do with the points too, is to reset that timer. That makes a lot of sense, Chad, actually. Especially if you're not spending or you're not acquiring Hilton points, then that makes a lot of sense. Then we'll head into Mexico on Wednesday. I hope my Atmos Summit card gets here by Tuesday. Nice. The Summit is that the 395 card? Like I said, when Atmos hit, my work was insane. I know Atmos came out. I've not dived into it. I got the email that my mileage plan card was now Atmos something. I need to go back and read that email, but I think I got a flyer in the mail too about it. But I think the Summit is the higher end card, right? That's like the 395 or 495 card. If you're on the West Coast, man, Alaska Airlines makes a lot of sense. Kevin, Wells Fargo everyday checking accounts, the daily balance is increasing from 500. The daily balance. Talking about the balance needed to waive the monthly fee, Kevin. I think that's what you're talking about. But they also added a $5,000 or more in qualifying deposit balances, investment balances, or both to waive the monthly fee. Everyday checking, they added 5,000 or more in qualifying to. Are you talking about for a bank offer, a bank bonus, Kevin? Is that what you're referring to? I think maybe. I'm not sure. So I actually just so I had a Wells Fargo checking account and I had it for a long time because my mortgage is with Wells Fargo. And I actually ended up canceling it because I didn't like you had to direct deposit so much to keep it a free account. So I can't, it's like 4 months ago now, I think 3 months ago. Then I get a thing in the mail. I get a mailer in the mail and an email from Wells Fargo saying, "Hey, earn a $400 bonus to open another account with us." So guess what John did this week? So I opened another Wells Fargo checking account for the $400 bonus. It's like I just had that checking account and I've got it again. Avengers, most of the current platinum credits get 1x MR points already. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Wheels I am the up. The question. Did I miss a comment somewhere? If I missed your question, Wheels, let me know. I'm not sure what that was in reference to. Happy Tom, a call and have it expedited. Mine took 2 days. Oh, now nice. Sleepy Rod, I've been breaking in my Atmos Summit card in Buenos Aires. Nice. That's awesome, dude. Very cool. I hear Vietnam is unforgettable. Oh, man. Got it. I love my MR dad jokes. Damn, Buenos Aires is awesome. Was there in April, stayed in Palermo, Soho, Mendoza was a blast too. Very cool. That's yeah, that those Alaska cards are pretty good cards for sure. I think my card has I think the mailer I got now that I think about it, I think I read over it briefly for a moment one day when it came, and I think it was basically earn extra points for using the card between now and I think in the end of October or something like that. Wheels up. The up two is keeping me from getting MX Gold. Offers keep coming up short on the max. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. I missed your comment somehow. So I'm sorry about that, man. Um, yeah, the whole up two thing sucks. You're getting things that are less than 100K. Yeah, that stinks. I think the last time I checked my referral offer, it was actually I think it was like 60K the last time I checked it. So I don't know if that's changed or not. Rush Lock is here. What is up, Rush? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I did not get to see your afternoon stream. I was busy working, so sorry. I missed that one, but I hope it went well. I think I saw your comments in the Discord, but hope that was a great stream. I'm assuming no streams tomorrow. Kevin, the qualifying deposit balance, it means in total balance that you have in the checking and savings account and what your investment balances are. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I know that I know what they said for my offer, for the welcome offer or for the bank bonus offer. Um, like I said, $400. It's like, you have to, like, I have to deposit 3,000 in 90 days, which for me, that's easy. That's not a problem at all. But, and then like, I think there had to be like a minute. I think it said it had to be like the direct deposits had to meet, like the thing that's like $500 or 1,000, something, which is no big deal. That's fine. Manuel, they mailed it out already. Happy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, when was it mailed? Oh, Manuel Kirby. I live in SoCal, and I am defo paying for paradise, as they say. Yeah, you're paying for that, Kirby. Rex, what is up, Rex? Good to see you, man. What is up? Good to see you, my friend. Glad to thank you for the super chat. Very generous of you. I appreciate that. What's the draw of Iceland? So Rex, I need to share some photos on Joe's um on Joe's Discord. But it's just an amazing place, man. It's beautiful. Everywhere you look, it's just stunning. And it just it because Iceland is basically volcanic ash and rock and all that, it just looks like a different place. It looks like a different planet. And it's just amazing. I love it. And um yeah, it's such a I mean, I'm going my third time in a few weeks. So yeah, it's just an amazing place. Not judging. No, all good, man. All good. LG gotcha. That's exactly what we are trying to use our points for. International travel with upgraded seats. Yep. That's the only thing I'm using my MR points for is for those flights. Like I said, hotels. My entire philosophy about hotels has changed this year. Um, I got a video coming about that, about my whole viewpoint on hotel points. That for me the points are for flights because hotel points basically suck, and that's that. Dim, sleepy ride. Perhaps there's a Rakuten dining partner near you. Yep, that's also right. Yep, exactly. Dim, that's 6x times dining right there plus resi. Kevin, gas costs about $5 dining out, about 100 for the family of four. For groceries, cost about 120 for a family of four, and more in yeah. Yeah, I know, man. I got you, I got Kirby, I've got a couple other friends that are not part of this world that live in Cali. And yeah, yeah. The price of living in paradise or paradise. Sam, what is up, Sam? Good to see you, man. Watching you as I check out from Thailand. What's up, John? Nice. Very cool, man. Where are you at in Thailand? As I check out from Thailand. That's super cool, man. Very good to see you here. Sledge, Kevin, if I take my wife and kids to dinner, four of us, we're close to $200. I'm in Florida. I guess it depends on what you're buying for dinner, right? I don't know. I bet Sledge eats good, man. Sledge treats himself well. I've seen Sledge eat. $5. Yeah, that's crazy. $5 gas is crazy. Avengers. I canceled my Wells Fargo checking account after getting a 325 sign up bonus. I will reopen it again in 1 year. So Avengers, I canceled mine. What, in June? No. It was in May. In May, I canceled it in May, and I got that offer in the mail, and I qualified for it, so I signed up for it. Not even a year. So, and I got the same 325 you did. Double animal fries is in the house. What is up, man? Good to see you. I'm glad to see you here. Thank you for being here on a Friday night. 38 people. Let's go. This night's flying. Kirby G got a jet out, but you should get me on your stream next time. All right, man. All right, Kirby. All right, let's talk. Have a good night, man. Hope take care. I know it's earlier out there in Cali, so have a good evening, sir. Damager, I think you have to wait 24 months. And I didn't have to wait, Sledge. They gave it to me. So Chad's Money Minutes. What is up, Chad? Yo, good to see you here. Thank you for being here, sir. Happy Friday. Depends on how I feel after the gym. Yep. Gotcha. Oh, so you are thinking about streaming tomorrow. Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Chad with a new logo. That's right. Chad does have a new logo. To check that out in a little bit. I haven't seen that. That must be brand new. QC Man is in the house. $1.99. $1.99 super chat. Thank you, QC Man. I appreciate that. Shocked you're doing this with the Chiefs on. I'm going to go for like another half an hour. Then I'm good. I'm good. It'll be all right. Thank you for the super chat, man. It means a lot. Kevin, no. In my statement, the Wells Fargo everyday checking account on October 25 is increasing for me and everyone. Okay. You have to look at the like that's weird because it didn't give me those numbers in my offer. So that's interesting. I wonder why. I don't know, maybe something will change right away. Who knows? Double animal fries. What are your thoughts on the Biz Plat refresh rumors? Well, so what? They have oh man, my mind is so fried after this after the entirety of August with work. Are they getting the I'm drawing a complete blank about the business platinum card. I'm trying to rekindle my thoughts here. I might have to look this up actually. Rekindle my memory if you can. Kevin, I have family in Vietnam, so I don't need to pay. Hotel and food are cheap. No. Very cool. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find out here. Sorry, work has completely drained my brain the last few weeks. I'm sitting here trying to search. This is not great. Not great content. Sledge, Wells Fargo checking account bonus, according to the terms and conditions, is available to you if you have not had an account open in the last 12 months. That's weird, man, because I literally canceled that in May and they sent me that offer with a code and it went through. And I'm interesting to see what happens, I guess. Super chat, $4.99. Thank you for the chill vibe and answering my questions. Your transparency is appreciated. LG, first of all, thank you for the $5 super chat. That means a lot. That's very kind. Yeah, man, I'm glad to answer. And if I don't know the answer to the question, I'm going to tell you because I don't know everything. As you can clearly see right now, I'm drawing a complete blank on the changes to the business platinum card. So I'm pretty sure it's similar to the personal card, but very kind of you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm transparent, man. If I don't know something, I'm going to tell you I don't know something. Damn, would love to see a green refresh that adds gas EV as part of their transportation 3x multiplier. I would too. Like that makes so much sense if they would do that. Will they? Don't know. I hope they do. That would make that card would be OP. I think, in my opinion, it'd be OP. But it should have a gas or EV multiplier on it, especially if it's a travel card. It definitely should. The Avengers, then it's Time for me to hit it up again. Yep. Get that money, Sledge. You know how Chad feels about leaving money on the table. Sledge just getting the terms and conditions before opening my account. Yeah. Yours truly. Would you recommend the MX checking account with the 1X for $2? So first of all, I would recommend the checking account if you're going to get a bank bonus on it for sure. I mean, would I worry so much about the 1X for every $2 spent? Not really. I honestly, yours truly, I have never used my debit card for my MX. I have an MX checking account and an MX HISA account. I have never used my MX debit card once. So the $2 for 1X doesn't mean anything to me. But the welcome offer or the bank bonus offer for that account definitely makes sense for sure. But if you're looking at it from purely a point generating mechanism, I I would get the business. I would get the business card. I get the Blue Business Plus um, for 2X on everything. Over that, if you're looking at it from purely a point generating mechanism, I would get the Blue Business Plus card. Which I suddenly needed a few air conditioning air filters after I got 30x miles per dollar spent on my factory direct filters through Capital One offers. Wow, that's good return on spend. That is amazing return on spend. 100K USD is a lot of money in Vietnam, and the salary about 6K to 15K per year is I per year. I think about 17 to 7 years of. Wow. Okay, man, that is cheap. That is cheap. QC man, business plat, supposedly getting FHR. Oh, okay, yeah. So, oh, double. Here we go. Biz Plat, I've just heard $600 FHR split. Yep. Not sure if anything else. Hilton $50 quarterly credit added and Dell down to 150 instead of $400 split. So, I mean, the I don't. So I'm speaking plainly, or I'm speaking as a person that's never had the Delta Business Plat or the Delta Business Platinum, the MX Business Platinum card. I only have the personal. So if you're not going to have the personal card, then the 600 FHR that's amazing. I think $300 credit over half a year, $600 total. I think that's strong. Especially, I know I know a lot of people like being able to do FHR for one night. I'm not that person. I don't stay one place for one night. I never have. Um, but I get the people that want to min max it. It's totally fine. You do you, but um, I don't hate it. And there's good deals out there. Case in point, the Waldorf Astoria in New Orleans. When we were there in 2023 for 2024 for the meetup, my room per night for that hotel cash price was like $220 and $220 a night for a king suite at a Waldorf Astoria in New Orleans. And that was the first time I used the FHR credit was for that stay because I stayed at that hotel for 3 nights. So there's definitely value out there. Everybody's gonna have their hair on fire and price is gonna go up, and all that stuff. I'm looking at FHR properties right now for planned trips in places I want to stay at, and the rates are still super reasonable, especially for Waldorfs, like super reasonable. So I think I like that. I like the FHR credit myself. So um, I think it's interesting that the Hilton $50 quarterly credit would stay. I think that's very interesting. Um, that's the one thing I wasn't sure about was if that was going to stay. The Dell credit down to 150 a year instead of 400 split into two. I I have not had that card though, so I've never used the Dell credit. Uh, I like Dell products, but would it be a determining factor for the card? Probably not. I would say that the business platinum probably getting Resi as well, but I could be wrong about that. But it's probably going to get Resi as well. That's just my guess, but I don't know. QC man, John B. Wells Fargo pop up. Yeah, I guess so. I did. Yeah. Well, QC man, it was a mailer. I got a flyer in the mail with here's a $400 bonus checking account bonus. Here's your special code to input in, and I was approved. So I guess I did beat Wells Fargo pop up jail. Wells Fargo everyday checking accounts. I mean, the changes take effect. Yep, but it take time show up in November statement. Okay, which that makes sense, Kevin. It would make sense that it would take a little bit to show up. Chad, all of the mid-tier cards need to mirror Citi Stripe Premier, 3x across the board. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. Yeah, as much as I guess I really don't bash Citi very much. I bash Chase a lot, but I mean, I have the trifecta, right? I I'm kind of indifferent about Citi. I haven't had a bad experience with them. Um, I'm deep in their ecosystem. I have a HISA with them. I have a checking account with them. I have 3 credit cards with them. Um, I don't. Kind of indifferent. To go to your point though, Chad, I agree. I agree. The Strata for a $95 card, the Strata Premier is insanely good. It is stupidly good. Um, the fact that the Chase Sapphire Preferred is nowhere near this card is weird. It's very weird. I think the Amex Green card is right there with it. I think it's probably the close. Unless I'm forgetting something, maybe the autograph is right there too. Autograph card and the green card are probably right there with the Citi Stripe Premier card. That card is that if Citi, if I could just get grocery points for Walmart neighborhood grocery stores, it'd be a little bit different of a setup, but such is life. Chad, I need an MX personal banking welcome offer. What was my welcome offer? It wasn't that great. It was, I want to say it was $300 offer. No. It was 250. It was a 250 offer on the personal. I need a good business Amex checking account offer to come around. Sledge Wells has been sending me the mailer again. I actually received one today for that offer. Sledge for the $400 account bonus. Double. No Lulu on BizPlat, as far as I know. I hadn't seen anything about Lulu on there either. Double. I don't. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't on there. I can see Resi makes a lot of sense to be on the Business Platinum. I would be shocked if it wasn't on there. Lululemon on there, I can see that doesn't kind of match that card. So I would not be surprised. Yeah, Sledge. Yeah, Chappie, me too. Yep, exactly. Logan Little. Hey, Logan, good to see you, man. I think this is the first time I've seen you, but welcome. I'm glad to see you here. Have you taken any crazy trips with your points? So, what do you consider a crazy trip? I need to know what a crazy trip is. Kevin, I asked my local Wells Fargo branch about this. They confirmed that the everyday checking account charges will take effect on October 25th, but it won't show up until November statement. Yeah. But then that makes sense because it's going to take a statement cycle for them for it to show up. Sledge. I stay out Waldorf's, Ritz's, etc. well before I had the platinum. So the FHR credit is a bonus. Yeah, exactly. Yours truly. I recently got the MX Green card, got the 40K bonus. Yep, congratulations. Got a 37K point bonus on Rakuten for opening a SoFi bank account. Yep, bonus. And I am trying to rack up as many points as, yep. When I'm looking at making purchases, I look at Rakuten. My MX cards are attached to Rakuten. And I always I have the Rakuten app, I have the Rakuten extension in the browser. Rakuten is part of my strategy for stacking for sure. Avengers, the Platy is getting a month Dunkin' Donuts credit, I think. Ah, hadn't seen it mentioned. I don't think so. I think it's going to stay on the gold card. I don't see that happening on the platinum card. I could be totally wrong, but I don't see that happening. Yuri G. Hey, Yuri. Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Strata Premier is great if you don't have a prestige. Yeah, the Strata Premier is a solid. Like I said, I've got it. I got it for the welcome offer. I don't use my city cards, because they just don't get me anything for groceries. But besides that, and I know I'm the weird one off, you know, the weird one off because of where I shop for groceries at. But man, that Strata Premier is a super strong card outside of that. Outside of groceries, it's a superb earning card. I hope I pronounced your last name right. Sam Cools. Do you have to call City every time to get a thank you point earning card to link the points accounts? That's what I have to do now, or that's what I had to do. I don't know if once you've linked the cards you have, if you get a new card, you have to link it to and call them. I don't know. Um, I linked my accounts, the 3 cards I have now, uh, which is the double cash, the custom cash, and the Strata Premier. I've not gotten a new city card yet, but I don't know. That might actually be a Yuri question, maybe, or maybe someone else. Dim. Okay, so yep, Dim answered your question. There you go. So I guess if you get a new one, you have to link it. Yeah, that is annoying. I think that's stupid that you have to call them to do that. I think that's dumb. Yuri just got the Chase Strata Elite. I figured you probably were going after that card, Yuri. That's like if someone's getting that card, it's going to be Yuri. Chad, Chase CSP is overrated. I got one, but it's going back to a Freedom card soon. It is overrated. I agree. It's overrated. It is. It is. Why it does not come close to what the Strata Premier is for a $95 card is stupid. Like it doesn't make any sense at all. The Avengers. I can confirm that you can get the Wells Fargo checking account bonus even if you are a secondary owner on another checking account, as that happened to me. You need to be primary on new account. Okay. That's good to know for future reference. Good to know. Yeah, I'm starting to hit bank bonuses now, so that's part of my strategy. Dim, they used to let you do it online. Now you have to call 1-800 thank you. It's just dumb. You have to call. Kevin, I have Dell keyboard. I got it for free. The reason I got it for free from my high school, they are not using it and don't need to, so they gave it to me for free. Dell keyboards they work well, man. And free's even better. So can't beat free unless they're paying you to take it. QC man. I've been patiently waiting for the MX business checking account to hit 50K MR again. Yeah, I've been on the lookout for that too. I haven't seen any offers for myself to get a business checking account, but I really want that business checking account. Chad, Fifth Third hitting me up with welcome offers. They opened one at end of my street and building a branch a mile north of me now. Yeah, there's no fifth thirds here. That's hard to say. But we do have PNC banks now here in Kansas City. So crazy. Okay, it's crazy redemption values. How about crazy? Um, I would say probably the best cent per point redemption I've gotten so far is for for my upcoming flight to Iceland here in a few weeks. So uh, I did a video on this too. So if you go back and look at that video, so using Air France, using Flying Blue, uh, to book the Delta One flight from JFK to Keflavik in Iceland. I think it was six cents per point. The thing is right around 6 cents per point. That crazy? I don't think that's crazy, but it's probably the best value I've gotten from any redemption so far. So I don't know if that's crazy, but that's the best one I've gotten so far. Yuri G's Capital One offers is not bad also sometimes. Yep, yeah. I know I hear people talk about the Capital One offers all the time. Sam, I just got the racketing card. I'm excited for it. Yeah. It's a good card. It's a really good card. I'm pre-approved for it. I just not part of my strategy right now. Boxer, yeesh, that was a long phone call. What did I miss? You missed nothing, man. You missed nothing at all, Boxer. No, I don't even know where you left off. You're going to watch. What line of work are you in, John? I am in cybersecurity. I'm in cybersecurity, and my focus in cybersecurity is basically threat intelligence. Yuri G, I mostly use city cards. They are my most used cards. I've heard that about you, Yuri. I think you've mentioned that. No, you have a lot. Yeah, you get a lot of value from city cards. A lot of value. Boxer City, I feel, is the sleeper ecosystem, especially if you're doing domestic travel. I'll even say it might be the best for domestic travel. Um, Boxer, I did a video about that. I did a video about the city trifecta, and that I thought was probably the best ecosystem for domestic travel. Like, I was like, it, and I know that they have transfer partners to airlines and all that. Yes, I get all that totally. Um, and a lot of people love that about City a lot, but they are a strong you like this card right here is like the perfect road trip card, the perfect domestic card. Like especially on a road trip, you're putting gas, you're probably putting you're putting gas on it, you're putting food on it, you're putting, hotels you're staying at on it. I mean, you're putting everything on this card and you're getting basically 3x on everything. Like if I'm on a road trip, and I do road trips too. I'm probably not doing one this year, but definitely next year. Probably a couple of road trips actually. Probably taking this card and using it because why not? Yuri G, no, you don't have to call. Okay, you can do it online. Make sure that both thank you accounts have the same phone and email. Okay, so I had to call Yuri. So my information was all the same. I had to call. I had to call them. They when I tried to do it online, I got a message saying I had to call, but all my information was the same. So I don't know. Maybe there was something off, but I know it was all the same because my information is the same on all of them. But I had to call them. So I don't know. Avengers, I will be getting into the city ecosystem this month with my credit application at the airport in lounge in London. You're gonna go for the Aviator Red and the City Strata card. Okay. I just won't be able to use them internationally as they wouldn't put yeah, yeah. Yuri, we have two CSEs now, but one is frozen right now. Okay. Probably not good. 32 people here. I appreciate you all. Maybe we're on 2 hours. I'm probably going to wrap this up in a little bit. I don't want to keep you all. Kevin, if you have City Gold, you can get a $145 statement credit for annual fee of Strata Elite and Advantage Executive to reduce the annual fee, the 145 on per card. Yeah. Yeah. City Gold though, that's I mean, you got a lot of money with City to get that. CSP is a points machine when traveling, especially out of the country. But I'm assuming you're talking about the Strata Premier and not the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Yuri, CSP is not bad as a transfer option. I have CSR and CIP. I think it is. If I decide to downgrade CSR, I'll go to the CSP, and I'll also downgrade CIP to CIC. We have 5 CICs now. We'll have, geez, 6. Holy crap! the I look at this. I look at this at the Sapphire Preferred, which I have because I have the Chase trifecta as well. Um, just always show my cards so that y'all know I've got the 3. The Sapphire Preferred is to be able to transfer UR points out. I don't use my Sapphire Preferred card. Kevin, can you explain business? Can you explain business and first class on airplanes? So in my mind, I think of like I'm trying to give a good example though. It's like what Emirates is it Emirates? Please correct me if I'm wrong. If it's not Emirates, maybe it's Qatar. But don't they have like there's like the room or there's like the suite and there's like the rooms like one is business class and one is first class. Um, if I'm getting that wrong, please tell me. That's how I equate business to first. Like you have this really amazing business class seat, and then first class is b- basically a suite. It's like business class with like Air France. So there's Air France business class, which is really nice. Then you have like La Premiere, which is insanely good and hard to come by. Boxer City is great for international as well. Mastercard is accepted way more than Amex overseas, and they have some solid transfer partners. Yes, yes, they do. I agree with all of that. Yeah, Amex is not accepted everywhere, but Amex, I still take my Amex cards with me and I pull them out first. They're just my go-to. Um, I have I have not had an issue with using city cards overseas, mostly in Iceland, but um, I've not had an issue so far. Knock on wood. I think I'm going to wrap it up here in a few minutes. So it's already been 2 hours. This night's flown by, and there's 30 people here still. I'm going to wrap up the comments here. Kevin, easy, better, and best. Yes. Boxer at Dim saying for transfer partners, like now they have a yeah. Yuri, I found out that all US Bank Altitude and Flex Perks cards have a clause in terms that they will have transfer partners. It will make a good US Bank trifecta, AR, AC, and AG. Just applied for AC yesterday. Yeah, I got the reserve. I've got the business connect. I don't have a go, but yeah, I'm gonna keep my reserve card for another year, and the reason being is because my renewal hits in November, and I can still take advantage of the 325 credit as it is right now for some travel that I want to book with it to use that credit. So, and then I can use the points for the RTR on the card, and as in to see what it is for another year, see what the transfer partners end up being. Could I go for an altitude go at some point? Yeah, maybe. I don't have it right now, but I could go. My highest simple point redemption value is my upcoming business class flight through Virgin Atlantic, returning from London to Washington, D.C. at 44 cents per point, $10,400 flight after taxes, and 25,000 Virgin points. Wow. That is crazy good. That is an amazing, amazing simple point value. That's insane. That beats me by a long shot. Sleepers, I got 60K through Capital One offer, spent $300 for a Motley Fool account. So he essentially bought 60K miles for $300 or 0.5 cents per point, but was able to use them with the Virgin 30% transfer bonus. Nice. That's cool. That's a good plan. I like that. Um, Boxer. Okay, got to get out of here to my buddy's whiskey stream. All right, man. Yeah, I've got to get out of here too. He's got a hot thumbnail. Got to investigate. This is what this is all about, and maybe upload. Hey, man, a hot chick a hot chick outdoes me any day of the week. So I totally get it. Take care, Boxer, man. Be well. Yuri G. Why just domestic? You use it abroad also. No FT. Yep. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Jan Jansen Zelania. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Sorry if I didn't. John, are you a Kansas City Chiefs fan? Yes, I am. Yuri G. I just think my accounts. I first went and changed all the phone numbers to match. Thank you accounts are different from city accounts. Then I was able to link the accounts. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe that was the weirdness I was having, Yuri. So Kevin, credit cards that closest match the Stripe Premier's Wells Fargo autograph, Saver Wanting, Navy Federal, more rewards card. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I forgot about the Saver One card. But yeah, you're right. Those are the autograph Saver One definitely match or closest to match it. Yuri, we also have 6 CFFs now, down from 7. Oh man. You're crazy. Yeah, Qatar residences. Yep, that's what I was trying to think of. That's what I was trying to think of. Etihad residences. Okay. Dim, good night, you all. Take care, Dim. Thanks for being here, man. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Yuri said I use my Prestige overseas. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. City card. No FTF cards are great. Yours truly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. TJ, I think letting City know of upcoming travel in the app helps. Yes, I do let them know I'm traveling whenever I do travel because I just do, regardless. Sleepy Rod, I love my Amex cards, but they can be frustrating overseas. Either the restaurants don't accept them or they don't code as expected. So you can get a 1X on a restaurant because it codes as supplies. I have not had that issue, Sleepy Rod. I've not had that issue yet. Every place I've used them at restaurants has coded as 4X. But again, it's a small sample set. So I have AR and AG just missing the AC. Yep. US Bank will announce transfer partners in November. You will be able to decide before PCing it. Okay, good to know. I didn't know that. I hadn't looked, Yuri. So thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that very much. And Sleeper Rod, peace out, y'all. Yeah, I'm getting ready to dive off here, I think. Let me see if I can go back to the beginning of the stream. I know so many people. Mike, if you're still here, thank you for your gifted subs, man. That means a lot. Crazy. Thank you. And I can't go back. It's not letting me go back far enough to thank everybody. Well, if you are in Discord, you will see my thank yous for the super chats, for the memberships. Sledge, I know Sledge is here. I think he is. Thank you for your super chat, Sledge. I appreciate you. It means a lot. Bobby, also, man, your $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Very kind of you, man. I appreciate that. Rex, Mr. Rex, $1.99, also super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Very kind of you. QC man as well. Thank you. $1.99 super chat. I appreciate that. I'm going to watch the Chiefs game. Calm down. LG, thank you as well. Their $4.99 super chat. I appreciate that. Very kind. Thank you. That means a lot. I know Damien from Travel and Everyday Spin sent a super chat earlier as well. Thank you, Damien, if you're still here. Just make sure I didn't miss anybody else here. There was probably a couple that were early on that I can't scroll back up to now. Yeah, I think that's it. So, um, oh, I don't ever put notification on city cards before travel. My daughter using Prestige in Canada all the time. Okay. I just do it because of they say to do it. So, and I don't want to be in a position where I get screwed because I didn't notify them. Great stream. Thanks for being here. Shout out to all the comments. Yeah, Wells, thank you, or Wheels, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Super cool seeing you here. Thank you so much. It means a lot. LG, it's funny to hear others think about the Sapphire Preferred because I loved that car almost 10 years ago. But since I've learned more about using points, I barely use it now, but can cancel it. Yeah, I've got it. It's mostly for channel content, is mostly what it's for now, to be honest with you, LG. Um, but I do have UR points, the last remaining points I would need to transfer out though. So I'll use it for that, but it's mostly channel content at this point. But anyway, it's been a great over 2 hours now. For the 20 here that are still here, thank you all for being here on a Friday night. This means a lot. You guys rock. I appreciate all of your support. It's amazing. You all blow my mind. So thank you again. I hope that LG, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. And go Chiefs. Now, if you please do me a big favor and be good to each other, okay? And be respectful. And until next